All right, all praise to the Most High. It's your brother GRLA Hebrew, man, and we here. Yeah, I've been plotting on this since I got up and I seen Benzino going viral earlier. This wasn't it. This was not it, y'all. Not by any stretch of the imagination, right? This is good old Ray Benzino. Benzino has been in the news, over the years. He's always in the news for one thing or another, every season. There's typically a Benzino headline. And quite frankly, he doesn't have many favorable moments, where he's making the headlines. They're not favorable typically. It's typically he's caught up in some BS. You had WACK 100 running narratives on him not too long ago, maybe earlier this year, last year. I can't quite exactly remember, with some very suspicious behavior. I don't, though. Something's wrong. Something got to be wrong. Hold on, y'all. Why would this be happening? Who else hears that echo? Are you sure? Okay. Okay, all praise like it. But yeah, so he had some suspicious activity. That WACK 100 was reporting on him. I forget all the details of that. I don't even care to revisit it at this point. I want to deal with his latest escapade, his latest controversy. I don't want to revisit anything else. That's going to cloud everything. So I'm going to just keep it right here on this newest thing, right? Before we go any further, make sure to subscribe to my reaction channel, GORRILLA Reacts, where I react to very thought-provoking, theological and political debates. Very powerful information on GORRILLA Reacts. Got my Godcast channel up as well. Very in-depth, thought-provoking conversations happening over there at the GORRILLA Godcast channel. Want to make sure we plug those channels. UrbanGorilla.com. We got our silverback supplements up, the Gorilla Pill. An all-around men's vitality booster. Helps your energy, helps your blood flow, helps your bone density and strength. Okay, you know what the blood flow is good for, right? Yeah, you better believe it. The Gorilla Pill. We also have the Endure Pill. Guaranteed stress relief. It relieve my stress, right? Just help my energy, help me waking up on minimal sleep with optimal energy, amongst other things. So praise the Lord. Want to plug all that, UrbanGorilla.com, not to mention all over 500 pieces of clothing. Israelite-inspired streetwear at UrbanGorilla.com. That's URBNGRLA.com. And make sure you follow me at GRLA Hebrew on all platforms. If you're not following me on Instagram, I don't even know why you have it. Delete the app or just follow me, one or the other. Anyway, we're going to talk about Benzino. We're going to talk about Ray. Give a little background on my knowledge of Benzino. Let's go all the way back. So Benzino, we know him from the Source magazine, right? And he came on my radar when he began to beef with Eminem. That's when I really found out about Benzino when he started beefing with Eminem. And he had a song called "Pull Your Skirt Up." I could probably rap that whole song top to bottom. I don't care anything Eminem said about Benzino, how much better of a rapper, a lyricist, a barsmith, if you will, Eminem is than Benzino. I get that beef to Benzino. I don't care. Drop a bomb. I give it to Benzino. I give it to Ray. I really do. Why? Well, because Eminem said, you should know what that's like. You're half white. He said that to him. So I had to rally behind the fellow so-called half-breed. But the but today, I come to find out he's not a half-breed. I believe he's Caverdian and Puerto Rican in actuality. But whatever. I still stand with him on the Eminem beef. And then, of course, later, just on the virtue points of the bars that he used against Eminem and the facts that he brought against Eminem. And, of course, the fact that, very early in Eminem's career, he made, songs very disparaging towards black women, man. And we don't go for that, man. Not only do we not let no white comedian say nothing about a black woman, that's law. No white rapper can say anything about a black woman, that's law, right? We're going to take it further than just a comedian. It's the rap artist, too. So we stand with Benzino on that, right? He had a group at a time called the Untouchables. There was a Source magazine compilation CD that came out maybe in 2002. Matter of fact, let me fact check. The Source presents hip hop hits. It was volume 2. Yeah, not the first one. I believe it was a purple cover. Let me see. No, not that one either. That was 97, 98. It wasn't that one either. Volume 9, not 9, maybe 6 or 7, probably 6. Let me see what 6 looked like. Not 6. 5. Let me see. Let me look at the images. Hold on. 4. I think it's 8. Gotta be 8. It looked like 8. Let me click on 8 and see if this is on there. Can I see the track list? Damn, the industry. The song was called Relationships, right? Relationships. Yeah, bonus track, Relationships with Me and My Guns. Okay, boom, yeah. So that's volume 8. When that dropped? 2004. Okay. So 2004, he had that song. So that made me like Benzino a little more. His stock rose in my, because I really like that song. He had a group, like I said, called The Untouchables. I believe they're all up out of Boston, right? So between Pull Your Skirt Up and Relationships, I liked it, Benzino. Even though Benzino was on the Ja Rule side, and anybody know me, I mean, I'm the GRLA Hebrew. I was a very gigantic G-Unit fan, Guerrilla Unit. People forget what the G-Unit stand for, Guerrilla Unit. All right, Guerrilla War. Okay, you'll be hard pressed to find bigger 50 Cent fans than me during that time. Okay, but Benzino never really came at 50, even though he was kind of on the side over there with Murder Inc. And we was, as Tony Ayo said, I'm a Murder Inc. killer, G-Unit Guerrilla. Yeah, that's what we was on for sure. I was just my 50 Cent fandom in middle school was in the high school was just untouchable. I'm telling you that now. I was fanned out. I went to the store. I got all the G-Unit clothes. Went to G-Unit clothing that just dropped. I got all the G-Unit clothes. All of them. I'm talking about all of them. Right? Damn near everything off that shelf I got with the G-Unit on it. I had the G-Unit bandana, the same one you see the niggas wear with the G-Unit. Yeah, authentic. Boom. I walking around with the G-Unit, do-rag with the G-Unit bandana. Okay. I was really supposed to be the first West Coast G-Unit artist, but that's another story anyway. But I was messing with Benzino. Then he gets on the reality shows, and sometimes reality shows is where career goes to die, right? Sometimes reality shows are where careers go to be reborn. For example, K. Michelle, her career was dead. She rose like the Phoenix because of her time on Love and Hip Hop. I don't know if she's still on it or not. No, I didn't have the G-Unit shoes. The G-Unit shoes were something that I didn't have. And I'm explaining to y'all for the most part, in middle school and in the high school, my shoe game was like trash. I'm gonna tell you why my shoe game was trash, though. My shoe game was trash because, you know, we used to go school shopping, right? We'll go shoe shopping, you know, anything. Your parents take you, whatever. And my little brother would have zero consideration for my father's pockets when we would go into the shoe store. And I always felt so bad about it that I would always get a cheaper pair of shoes because I knew my brother didn't give a damn about how much of my pop's money he was spending. And for whatever reason, I really cared a lot about that. So, and it's crazy because it didn't translate the same for clothes. It didn't translate the same for clothes. And I don't know why I cared more. Maybe because the shoe tag was typically more expensive than a clothes tag. But I really, really like always was being conservative in the shoe store versus my brother. So my shoe game was not right middle school and high school. And then people want to go, I got so many shoes now. It's a reason. All right. It's a reason. Have you considered sitting down with 50, sharing the truth? I mean, I would love to sit down with 50 Cent. I would love to. That's like if somebody just is like, okay, out of everybody who's out, like if we can make one interview happen for you, I mean, it would be 50 Cent 9 times out of 10. Who I could sit down and have a fight. It would be 50 Cent. I want to talk about so many things, and I just find a way to tie it all into the truth. Yatazak when you how y'all about Shimmy Sharp water. You know, but for sure, 50 he's probably really realistically number one on my list for sure. So yeah, so my shoe game was it was messed up during that time. Now you can't say that. Now I got so many shoes, I don't know what to do. But then again, there's a reason for this. Okay. You know, people got to understand we do these things. And some people, you know, I had certain brothers come around and, you know, I got an excessive amount of things as far as hats, clothes, shoes like this. I'm wearing an outfit right now. This hoodie, this hat. I've wore this hat a few times, maybe this year, but I probably haven't put this hoodie on in 2-3 years. But I got it hanging and ready to go for what I want to wear. You see what I'm saying? But that's literally the amount of clothes I got. But you got to understand the reason why. Because I remember that time where I didn't have them type of clothing options. I didn't have these hat options. I didn't have these shoe options. I remember that time. We don't want to go back there, right? If we have to go back there, we will if it's the will of the Most High. But we don't want to go back there, right? So that's oftentimes, you know, the subconscious internal motivation behind those things. 50 just had a new baby. Well, congratulations to that powerful black man who's doing major things on an entrepreneurial level for our people, and he's entertaining us while doing it. I got the 50 Cent Action channel up on my TV. If y'all ain't got the 50 Cent Action channel, go get it. It's free. If you got Roku, you just boom 50 Cent Action. It's a linear TV channel. It run like a regular TV channel, and it's just action movies all day long. So shout out 50. But yeah, so back to Benzino. So whatever. Again, reality shows are sometimes where careers can go to be revived, or careers can go to die, or careers can go to be elevated or born, right? For example, again, K. Michelle got a revival off of Love and Hip Hop. Cardi B got an elevation into superstardom off of Love and Hip Hop. But then there's other people who go on reality TV and showcase who they are. And then once we get a glimpse into who these people are, or at least maybe not who they are, but how they're depicted on the show, and we begin to totally pull away from them, we get to totally disregarding them. We turn on it. We begin to hate some of these people because we see how they're being depicted on these shows and they look so ridiculous, or it makes them look so garbage. It's like, to hell with them. And I think that's what's happened with Benzino. You know, we haven't taken Benzino serious in a long time. So Benzino, y'all, I of course live in Atlanta. There's a mall on the east side of Atlanta that I sometimes frequent. It's called the South DeKalb Gallery, right there on Counter Road. Angels of Yahweh Shalom. To a real boss at that Chi-Town. There's a mall on the east side of Atlanta called the South DeKalb Gallery. It's right there on Counter Road. I frequented that. Is that the first mall I went to? No, I went to Lenox probably first, but I remember one year we was out here before I moved here, and I had did some serious shopping in the South. I think the South DeKalb Gallery is where I got my first pair of all red shoes. That had to be January 2019. Y'all, just so you know, I didn't really start wearing red until about 2017. Right? I know. But I really ain't. Now you'll see me in all red sometimes. But I probably ain't really start wearing red until about 2017. And that's another story for another time. Right? Maybe I'll tell it after this. But so I go in the South DeKalb Gallery, and all of a sudden I see in the food court, which the South DeKalb Gallery has probably arguably the most atrocious food court you'll ever see at any mall. And I haven't seen a food court worse than the South DeKalb Gallery's food court. Right? But I think the first ever American Deli is in there, if I'm not mistaken. If y'all been to Atlanta, y'all know about American Deli. I think the first ever American Deli is in there, but it damn near only got like 2 things open. It's bad. It's bad. It's filthy. There's all kind of videos of rats all in the food court. It's the South DeKalb Gallery food court is just the worst. Anyway, this dude opened up a crab restaurant up in there called Benzino's Crab Trap. And every time I go in there, I think I saw it open one time and he was in there giving free stuff out. Then I would just see him. He would just be there. It wouldn't be open. There would be nobody cooking. There'd be no food. He'd just be in there yapping on his phone. And then it just closed. It never happened. Benzino's Crab Trap never even happened. It was a running joke, me walking up in there and seeing that. A running joke to me. Right? And we see him sometimes riding around on the east side in his Bentley and whatnot. But it is a joke, right? It was just a joke. So, you know, the downfall of the public perception of Benzino has played out over the last few years. We've all seen it. We know what it is. But I think between this and the suspicious community allegations, I don't see any semblance of recovery from this, right? This is bad. I want to take a look at this. I want to analyze this, and I want to go into the wisdom of God and articulate why brothers out there, never put yourself in this position. Never go out like Benzino. And even though Benzino, because of his fame, because of how well known he is, yes, this is being taken and being run with, and people are watching this. I get it. But I've seen 100 brothers do this. 100. Or something similar. We know people in our personal life. Some of us have done this. And I want to minister through the spirit and wisdom of the Most High why this should never happen, why you should never be in this position. Never go out like this, man. Never. Let's go. How I'm going to click the video and they're going to make it private? Somebody find me this damn video. It's on 50's Instagram. This is going to be fire. I'm not going to be there, but it's going to be fire. All right, let's do it.
No. I'll tell them no. I'll tell them not. I'll tell them no, okay? Just stop. Stop, please. Stop. Stop. No. Just get your knife down. Okay. Just stop. Give me the knife.
Call him, please.
No, I'm not. Give me the knife. No. No, okay. Stop. Okay. Come on. No. Give me the knife. I will tell them to know to come. I'll call them back. Stop. No.
Wow. Black man. Okay, so before I even dissect this situation, let me give y'all some advice out there. Okay? That girl calls 911. There's one simple thing to do. Leave. Walk your dumb ass out of that door. Run out of that door. If you forget your keys, get on foot, get lost. Because here's what I'm going to tell you. 9 times out of 10, when it's a domestic situation and the cops are called, they show up, the party who's got the finger pointed at it is not there, that will be the end of it. In 34 years of my life, when I was a child, when I was a kid in the hood, right? Put a 1 in the chat if you see my reel earlier. I was talking about my origins, okay, in the hood that I hail up out of. And I lived in other ones as well. But there's one that I'm always credit as my home, right? The hilltop. Since I was a kid, I saw that, right? I witnessed that. I witnessed domestic situations. I'm not even calling them domestic violence. I'm not even gonna put the violence on there because I don't know. You know, there's situations where sometimes a woman calls the cops because she's intimidated. It's not necessarily because force has been used against her. Sometimes there has been force. But there would be certain houses on the block where we knew it was getting like critical in them cribs, right? With the couple. It was real toxic. We knew who the toxic couples were on the block. We understood, right? And I just remember being a kid outside, doing whatever we was doing outside at any given time. And, you know, all of a sudden we see the man from one of them toxic houses just kind of just oddly pop up and like walk down the street. And you never see this man walking. You know, you only see him typically driving their car. Where are they walking to? And typically when we would see them walking, a little bit after, squad cars get to pulling up. And that's when I began to understand. So it's one particular time when the first time I consciously, like, it registered to me what's going on. Dude who lived like in the middle of my block. And then, you know, my next door neighbors, you know, a couple of very large brothers, let's say, right? Younger, you know, I mean, it was older than me though. Like they was in high school probably at the time. But these niggas was huge, 6'3", 6'4", just gigantic football players. Older brother Andre, he ended up going D1, playing left tackle for the Huskies, University of Washington. Lord, like nothing to play with type of gigantic, overgrown ass niggas, right? And, you know, they were kind of like On my particular, but they was like the regulators on the block, hands down. Hands down. And you know, one day we see him walking, dude from the middle of the street walking, because his girl was like, she was really in the mix with us, right? And I'm talking about she's older, right? And they got kids, step kids, all kind of stuff. But like she was like really in the mix with us. Like she was really cool. She would come through. I used to, she was like hella short. She was like a real short. Like I was like tall as her at like in like third grade, damn near, something like that, like almost. And you know, she'll come on the block. She came on the block one time with a 40. She had a 40. What she had like a 40 and like some ice. Now I wasn't ice, it was something, right? And she used to come on the block. She came on the block with I remember the older homies was like, hey man, still that 40, man. That's for the homies. We gotta pour that out for the homies. I read that on her. Strong armor. Mind you, I'm like 10, strong armor. Give me that, nigga. It's for the homies. Nigga, we poured it out the whole 40, a libation for the dead homies. But anyway, she was cool. This was like our home girl. You see what I'm saying? In a way. Like not too much, but yeah, she was down with us though. She was cool. She was around. So I remember one day he walking down the street, her boyfriend walking down the street. And you know, she was my homeboy's mom. Like my younger homeboy AJ. That was his mom. This guy wasn't AJ's dad though, right? AJ's dad. AJ was like black, white, and Mexican. Right? My little nigga, man. Oh, my nigga. So it was her boyfriend coming up the block one day. And I just remember Andre like, nigga, where you going, you bitch ass nigga? Yeah, pussy, you only hit girls. He said something like that. And he's getting up the street. He getting out of there. And I'm like, and then I seen the police. And then I'm like, oh, like this is a thing. Like he really be over there beating on her. And he was, you know, probably like 6'2", you know, sizable in shape, you know what I mean? And this is a dwarf. You know, so that's when I put it together. But I saw this time and time again where when the cops called, if you disappeared, nothing would come of it. Like there would be no follow-up. If you didn't like beat the hell out of this girl, put her in the hospital, stuff like that, there's no follow-up. There's nothing that's coming behind it. It's just, you know, it is what it is. So again, I say all that to say, if the girl calls 911, it's very simple. Walk out the door. First off, your dumb ass should have enough sense to be out the door before 911 is dialed. Y'all got to learn the power of leaving. A lot of y'all don't understand the power in walking out of that door on a woman. There is so much power in walking out of that door before the fight goes too far, before things are said that are going to wound, before any physicality happens, which that should not be happening. You easily can walk your simple behind out of that front door and go somewhere, anywhere but there. Israel grace, all praise to the Most High the water. Go anywhere but there. And I know that may not be the easiest option. Me, myself, dealing with multiple wives, living in multiple dwellings, walking out the door became so easy to me. But I did it even when I was cohabitating and only had one woman. But I began to see during that time the power of leaving. And then through luxury, I began to really understand the power of leaving. But what I'm here to tell you is you don't need to have those luxuries to exercise the power of leaving. You don't have to have them. Because I watched my father do it, right? As so again, like I see this example, leave, boom. But this is a guy who actually is putting his hands on the girl. My father would never do that, right? But you know, I saw a very toxic situation with my parents. Though don't ever get that, like, extremely. But I also would see my pops leave. But then I also would see my pop not leave sometimes. The cops get called, and he probably sitting there because he know he ain't did nothing, right? I think one time my mom called the cops. They showed up, and then boom, they end up locking my mom up. I think one time that happened. I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot of unfortunate domestic situations in my day, in my house and outside, right? But I've seen the what I've not seen fail is leaving. I have not seen walking out the door fail, right? If you don't have a car, we got Uber now. That's a good thing. Call somebody, get an Uber, walk your ass somewhere, blow off some steam. Leaving is one of the wisest things that you can do. I'm telling you, one of the wisest things I've been in a situation where I've had that pride in, I'm not gonna leave. And then the cops come and they go, hey man, just leave for the night. I know you pay the bills. I know, but listen, just go for the night. Right? So if the cops, if you ain't did nothing, the cops are just gonna ask you to leave anyway, right? They're gonna say, well, somebody gotta leave. But then of course the woman is the woman. So men have privileges in the society and women have privileges in the society, right? The two privileges, not the same. It's like white people have privileges. There is a privilege. Everybody has an advantage to some degree. Some people far greater than others, far more useful than others. But in the case of the woman, because she is understandably the weaker vessel, whether people want to admit it, acknowledge it or not, the scriptures say what it say, and it's observably true over the annals of time. Being that she is the weaker vessel, they're going to afford her that, hey, look, boom, like, hey, just take off for the night. It's good. They don't care if you sleep in your car. They don't care if you get a hotel. They don't care if you got a friend's house to go to. They don't care if you got a mama house to go to. They don't care if you got another broad house to go to. They don't care. Just leave for the night. Because oftentimes that's all it takes for things to simmer down and reasonable people to sit down and cooler heads to prevail. Usually. Right, there are extreme circumstances where that's not the case, but leaving, I'm telling y'all, it's so good. I had a situation where, I didn't leave, and the police came. This is in Dallas, Texas. DPD came. The laws, as they say out there, came. I don't even think it was DPD. It was probably Mesquite PD, because I live right on the Mesquite side of the Mesquite Dallas border. Hey, look, boom, just go for the night. So I left for the night. Right. So another time I don't leave. I had broke my baby mom's phone, and they locked me up for breaking a phone that I paid for. Ain't that something? But if I would have been gone, nothing would have happened. But I'm here standing on, man, I want her out of my damn house. And, because me and her at that time were not in a relationship. In either of these times where the cops were called, we were not in a relationship at that time. So to me, it's like, damn that. You know what I'm saying? But then also with her, when we were in a relationship, I put her out of my house. It was in California. And she ran to the neighbors, called the police because I put her out of the house, but I kept the phone. This same phone, that phone has been a problem, was a problem, right? So I'm putting her out of the house, and I'm keeping the phone, of course, because it's my phone. And it's funny, me and my brother, we picked her up like hands and feet and put her out the house. And she ran to the neighbors, called the police because she wanted the phone back. And now I'm not understanding. And to me, the principle is I pay for the phone, and it's on my contract. It's in my name, so it's my phone. But that's not how the law works. Apparently the law, because I got the phone and I gave her the phone, I got the phone with the purpose of giving it to her, and she operates with it regularly. It's her phone, even though it's my phone. Ain't that something? So I just, boom. So she called the police. She's trying to get the phone back. Boom. I hit the gate, the back gate. Boom, I'm gone. Why? Why did I get gone? Because I saw how effective that's been with niggas just vanishing when the cops would come on a domestic situation where nothing really has happened. And they're not going to follow up on that, right? So I learned that. But again, there was a couple times where I didn't, one of which I just was told to leave. And the second time, because I broke the phone that I paid for, I went to jail. That was here in the Atlanta area. So leave. There's been many a fight that I've been in, arguments, and it's going like, you see it's going up and you can just go, you know what? I don't have to be here. I don't have to subjugate myself to this bullshit. I'm going to leave. And that destroys. I'm going to tell you something. That right there, she wants to keep you there. She wants to claw and battle with you. Don't give her what she wants. Why would you give her what she wants? She's not giving you what you want. Peace. She's not giving you the peace that you want. So why would you give her the chaos that she wants? Instead, go walk out that door, find your own inner peace, and she will still get tormented with the chaos that she's looking for because her mind is going to be going crazy with the fact that you didn't stay there. She has no idea what you're doing. She's now imagining a million possible scenarios where you're having a good time and happiness, which is the last thing that she wants. Leaving is such a powerful tool. Like Sean Gooden says, they want the argument. Don't give her that argument. Walk out of that door on her. Don't let it escalate to where she's calling the cops, the neighbors are calling the cops, it's getting too loud, y'all are embarrassing yourself. No. Walk out. If y'all cannot have reasonable conversations and we feel the temperature getting too hot in the argument, walk out of that door. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter if you have another place to go to or not. It doesn't matter if you have a car or not. Walk out that door. I'm telling you. That walk is going to do you good. That Uber ride is going to do you good. But if you're in a position where you have another dwelling place, you have another woman to go see and spend some time with that's going to make you happy, definitely get over there ASAP. Run to her. Run to her arms like Usain Bolt, I'm telling you. And that girl going to be over there miserable. She's going to be over there miserable because she's supposed to be a pillar of rest and comfort for you. And she's not being that in that moment. Get out of there before it gets too bad. Do not be like Benzino, where you do something stupid and now that girl is called the authorities and now you are trying to go to drastic, desperate measures because you know that you lost control of yourself and that you messed up and that you are very highly likely going to jail. And then you're a public figure, so then it's going to be in the news. So now instead of being a man and standing on what you just did, not justifying what you just did, but owning up. See, it's funny, man. The other day, here in Georgia, they are huge on this being a hands-free state, meaning when you're operating a motor vehicle, you cannot have your cell phone in your hand. You can't have it, right? So I'm driving the other day on the 285. Clayton County get behind me. Clayton County is infamous. Anybody know Atlanta? Clayton County, they're the most infamous law enforcement agency in the Atlanta metro, bar none. Clayton County has quite the reputation. Somebody very close to me just had a bout with Clayton County, a legal bout with Clayton County just a matter of months ago. They get behind me, pull me over. I'm smiling because I'm speeding and I'm actively texting on the phone while operating my car on the freeway. I was doing that. Now, mind you, I've already been pulled over for this and ticketed for this. And my California license was suspended at the time. So I actually went to jail. This is back in 2019 when I first had moved to Atlanta. So I know how Atlanta don't play about that phone in that hand. So I'm texting, driving, and speeding. So when I see them lights, I'm smiling because I know I'm caught. And I don't have a problem with if he's going to get out and ticket me for this. Because I know I'm wrong. I know I'm going too fast. And I know I'm texting and driving. I know this breaks the laws in the state of Georgia. And you've caught me and you're an enforcer of the laws here in the state of Georgia. Therefore, I have nothing to say. Here's my license. If you go, but by the grace, all praise, y'all by the grace of the Most High. When he woke up on me, he's like, "You got insurance?" Yeah, it says your insurance and your tags expired in February. And here's the thing, I had been riding. Let me tell y'all that. So I take my emissions test in October for both my cars, right? And somebody else handles one of my cars, but the car I was driving, I handle. So I go take my emissions test and I totally forget that I'm then supposed to go in and go get my tags. And getting your tags in Georgia is easy. I don't know how it is in other states, but here we can just go to select Kroger's and just boom, get your tags. They got a kiosk. It's painfully easy. I went and got my emissions test over 2 months ago, like the top of October, because October is when my renewal is. I totally forgot. So it just so happens the day before I get pulled over, I go and actually I got my tags. So he's like, "Oh, your tags expired in February." First off, they renew in October, and I just got them yesterday. So I know that ain't right. So I give him my license. And then he said my insurance expired as well in February, which it doesn't. My insurance good until March of next year. So he ended up coming back and he's like, "Boom. Oh, my reader read you wrong. You're good to go. All praise to the Most High." But if he would have been tripping about my speed and me texting or just one or the other, I would have ate that. Why? Because I knew I was guilty and he caught me red-handed. What can I do? I got to own that as a man. I knew I was doing something that I was not supposed to do. And I was caught doing it. Hey, you got me. I ain't got no problem with that because that's man shit. That's accountability. That's manhood. That's standing 10. That's what that is. Right? We don't cry. We don't get knives and threaten to harm ourselves to garner sympathy. That's not manhood. That's bitch assness. Nigga, you are 50-something years old, bro. You can't be doing bullshit like nah, we can't respect that, man. My fault. He said, "Do the girl." Hold on, knock. Where the little toy knife at Griffin was just poking everybody with? Knock, if you know where that's at, and you can produce that real quick, that would just. You said what? If you see it, Didn't bring it, but if not, it's cool. Ain't no big deal. But I would love to just. Let me see what y'all talking about. An embarrassment. He has embarrassed himself in front of millions of people. And of course, 50, he's going, he got any problem with you, he's going to make sure to amplify any moment of shortcoming that you have. Benzino says he was just rehearsing a movie scene in a YouTube short. He thanked 50 Cent for the promotion. Oh, that's what he said. Well, what did this girl say? That's my question. What did his girl say? Right? Because it seems like Benzino always got an excuse. Always. Right? Oh, my son, he loves to play with this, right? That's not manhood, bro. And if you're rehearsing for a movie, that's bad acting. That's below Tubi, my nigga. Nah, bro. This ain't it. Let's look again.
No. I'll tell them no. I'll tell them not. I'll tell them no, okay? Just stop. Stop, please. Stop. Stop. No. Just put the knife down. Okay. Just stop. Give me the knife.
Call him, please.
No, I'm not. Give me the knife. No. No, okay. Stop. Okay. Come on. No. Give me the knife. I will tell them to know to come. I'll call them back. Stop.
You can't just call the police back and tell them no, not to come. They've been dispatched. That's not even how that work. Right? That's silly. Charleston White's gonna have an absolute field day. Charleston White is going to have an absolute field day. But y'all, this just isn't manhood, bro. It just isn't manhood, man. And we can't have it. Now, I'm going to read this verse in the Amplified Bible. This Proverbs 29:11. And this is what I need to sink into everybody's brain today, right? To seep deep in you to meditate on today. Proverbs 29:11. A short-sighted fool. What you think? A short-sighted fool. What is a short-sighted fool? A fool that's not looking at the big picture. He's only looking at the very short term. A short-sighted fool loses his temper and displays his anger. That's what happens when you have a short sight. When you have big picture vision, when you have panoramic vision, you understand the consequences and the ramifications of you potentially losing your anger, and you avoid losing your temper, right? Because you're factoring in the consequences and ramifications. Again, when you're short-sighted, you're not factoring in consequences and ramifications of your actions if you lose your temper. If you're looking panoramically, if you're looking at the proverbial big picture, then you're thinking about and you're factoring in the potential consequences and ramifications of losing your temper. And you regulate yourself, you discipline yourself, you subjugate yourself to self-control. And you don't do those things because you understand, like me personally, there's a lot of situations that I could have took to the next level and the younger me would have. But I think about them children whose lives depend on me. I think about them women whose lives depend on me. I think about the thousands of my people whose lives depend on me for spiritual guidance. I can't risk any of that for this petty, minute situation. I can't let my anger get the best of me and trick me out of my position and trick me out of being the provider that I am for all that I am. No, we can't have that. My position is too valuable in this earth. Every man's position, every man should feel like his position is too valuable to let a brief flicker of a moment of anger potentially throw the rest of his life off track. Every man should feel like his position is way too valuable, is way too important. Even if you don't have children, even if you don't have women, even if people aren't looking up to you, that doesn't mean that one day you won't have children, you won't have women, and people won't look up to you, but you can jeopardize any of your potential by being a short-sighted fool and losing your temper in a situation, not having self-control, temperance in a situation. And then boom, now you incarcerated. Now you sharing showers. Nah. Now you pushing flowers. Nah. That's not where I want you to be. That's not where wisdom will lead you to if you follow it. Again, Proverbs 29:11 in the Amplified Bible, a short-sighted fool always loses his temper and displays his anger, but a wise man uses self-control and holds it back. A wise man has self-control. A short-sighted fool is flying off the rail and is going to be his ass in jail. All right? Or, Tribe of Simeon, the water, man, all praise to the Most High. Or, maybe you don't go to jail. Maybe you don't. Maybe the ramification, the consequences are not that drastic, but you become a laughing stock to the world because this is what you have to do in order to reverse what you just did. You didn't have the self-control, so you done messed around, potentially did something violent to this girl. She's now called the authorities. They now, when they show up, have every right to incarcerate you. So in order for you to try to get her back on your side, so you don't go to jail because it's not what you don't want to do, you're now making a laughing stock, an embarrassment of yourself. You are now showing yourself to be less than a man, begging, pleading, on your knees, crying. Nah, bro. That ain't it. That ain't it. Where's a good one? Another translation. Stupid people express their anger openly, but sensitive people are patient and hold it back. This ain't it, man. Now, it says this girl, I want to see what this girl had to say. Ashley Bell. Who is Ashley Bell? Do we have any information on Ashley Bell? I know it ain't this white girl. Tall, blonde, Bill. Nah, that can't be her. Let me see something. Benzino. Do he even have a? Do Benzino even got an IG? Man, where is Benzino and this girl IG? Can anybody provide that to me? Yeah, this is crazy, man. I don't even know who these people are. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of conflicting reports. I saw when he did this to an ex in Atlanta on, oh yeah, where's that body cam footage at? Hold up. Let's go back. Let's take a look. This one, yup.
Okay, hang on 1 second.
Hold on. Talk to us for a second, okay? Yeah, no. Yo, hey. Don't talk to her, yo. Hey. Don't talk to her, yo. All right. Althea.
Hey, hang on. What?
All right. Back up. Back up. All right.
Niggas living in Brazelton. Let me explain something to y'all, man. Too about this Atlanta game people be playing. Y'all be going trying to live like far away from the city, and then you got to deal with these kind of polices. You see what type of police, right? If you was in the city, you wouldn't have to deal with police that look like that. You see what I'm saying? And you know, I think your experiences with them would be better. Y'all way out in Brazelton. That's crazy.
All right, come here, man. Yo, don't start talking.
What's your name? What's your name?
I'm not.
What's your name?
Take nobody out there. You want to take me out? Fight. What you do? What do you do?
Listen to me.
What you do?
Listen to me.
What you do, you pussy?
Listen to me.
What you do then?
Hey.
I got guns too, pussy. Oh, really? Oh, I better?
Hey.
I better have guns?
Hey.
You hear this motherfucker threaten me with it? Hey, he just said he's going to shoot me now. Okay?
What's your name?
Raymond Scott, sir.
Raymond, come here, man. Come here.
You punk motherfucker.
Come over here. Let's keep you guys. No.
You heard what he just said to me?
I know.
You heard what he just said
I heard you, man. Come on. Come right over here. Come right here. Get you in some air conditioning, man. Here, sit down. Just sit in here so I can get you guys separate, all right? Now, please tell me what is going on.
Visitor, I just met her.
Okay. This is where they live?
She lives down at the end.
Okay.
So I go walking. We go walking. I don't know if she's married. I don't know if she's married to this dude.
Okay.
We get back, he's there.
At the house?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still waiting. Right?
Oh my God, guys. Oh my God. Shout out to the Wild in chat. Officer Q. Benzino the legend. Hold on. No, it's not popping up. Now, this is more lessons, right? So here you are going on a leisurely stroll with a public figure woman out there who has a public marriage with Benzino, apparently that you were ignorant to. You don't even know she's married to. So now here you are slipping. But what do you look like if you're in a situation where this woman is married, even if she's going through a divorce, whatever the situation is? I don't know exactly what their status was at that time. If she's creeping, if she's just being low down, or if they're already going through their divorce, it just isn't final. I don't know what the circumstances are. But in that situation, there is still some form of entanglement. What you need to do, nigga, is step the fuck back. You don't need to put your cape on for this broad at that point, because you're not even that invested in that relationship to put your life on the line versus a nigga that really was married to her. Y'all are, this is more stupidity. In that situation, oh, my bad, bro. I didn't know. Hey, cool. If he's making threats, whatever, woofing, huffing, and puffing, he's entitled to do that in that situation. He's entitled. right? Yeah, it is a nice neighborhood, but there are also neighborhoods that are just as nice that are not just as white in the Atlanta metro, right? The neighborhood I live in look damn near as good as that, and it's one of the blackest areas in the whole country. You see what I'm saying? So you ain't got to go all the way out there for that. Now, and you save more money over here than going way out there, right? But this dude, he's a clown himself. He handled that totally wrong, his damn self. And now he's trying to tell nigga, I don't fight. Now you talking pistol play. And niggas can say whatever they want about Benzino, but as far as a street resume, it say what it say. He's with that. This clown square nigga, I don't know about that, but let's keep going.
And so I'm like, what's going on? He come running at me. Hey, brother, hold on there.
Right.
So I'm trying not to fight him and shoot him. I'm a licensed carry.
Okay.
Right? So I'm like, listen, I don't know nothing about all this. Okay. I'm just trying to go. Well, he kicks a big dent in my truck on the side door.
Okay. The red. Okay,
you know what? I withdraw if that's how you handled it. And then he proceeded to kick the dent. Now you had a right to get the trigger. Okay, so I'm withdrawing my previous statement.
The one you were in? Okay. So now you didn't know she was married?
No.
Okay.
I don't know if she's married or not. He said they are.
Okay. And pretty much when y'all went for a walk and came back, he was at your truck or at the house? He was at your truck? Okay. Now, you've never seen him before this?
Never seen him before.
How long have you and her been talking?
Just a couple of days. I've been on the golf course.
Okay. Do you live in Chateau as well?
No, I live in Stockbridge.
Okay. All right. All right. So do you want to press charges for the truck or you just want to?
My truck.
So do you just want to report for the damage or do you want to like press charges? Like, do you want him to go to jail?
He's probably going to, I think he's probably already got a history. He's probably going to go anyway. But I don't want him to come around me. Like, I ain't coming back over, so you got to worry about that. But
okay.
He put a dent in my truck. I definitely want that, and he threatened me. So, you know.
Okay. Yes. Now, I know you say he threatened you. You kind of threatened him too. Just
no, I just told him, he talking about threatening me, brother. I got to say something.
No, I understand. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So
I don't fight. That's all I said.
Right. So, do you have your driver's? What's your name?
I'm a retired firefighter, man.
Okay.
From Dallas, Texas. Just live here.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out.
Or is it?
Do they still live together, or do you know?
No, I don't think so. No.
Okay. Then, do you know what he's doing here?
No. They got a son together. Is all I know. But they're not together.
So she lives over there.
She lives right in right there. Where the gate is. Yeah.
Now, please tell me what is going on.
No, he's fucking with my wife.
Right. Okay, so who here?
No. Listen, my son's here. I came to pick him up from listen, bro. Listen, he just threatened me. You heard what he just said. I better have a gun.
We're here now.
But did you hear that?
So we can handle that.
Did you hear that?
I did hear all that. Okay. But we can handle that. But I need you to tell me what happened before I got here.
I don't, man. Listen, sir. I'm not raising no things. I'm not raising. He came. I was getting my son. He started talking shit to me. I said, bro, I don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? Like, leave me the fuck alone. He started talking more shit, talking about he got a gun and he's gonna do all this other shit. What am I supposed to do? My fucking 4-year-old son is over there playing tennis. What am I supposed to do?
No, I understand. I got you. So you're upset because this is all happening in front of your son. Here, stay here with me, man, please.
Bro, okay, bro. But bro, this man just threatened me with a gun.
I understand. And we've got an officer standing there with him. We got another officer coming. Like, we will get to the bottom of this. I promise you.
This man just threatened me with a gun. He just said I better have a gun. You
okay? But what I heard that right now. But what I'm trying to figure out.
I just told you. I came up. He started talking shit. All right.
So your son was here without you.
No, right here. He was over there by the tennis thing. He's right there playing tennis. I was over there. They popped up. He started talking shit.
So you went up there. They came up to the tennis court.
They started walking down here.
So where did they live? Like, where did they even live at?
That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up, man. This motherfucker just threatened me with a gun.
We're handling it, man.
But you're not saying nothing to him.
The other officer is. Just because I'm not up there talking to him doesn't mean that he's not saying something.
The other officer didn't notice that he said something about a gun to me.
Yeah, he sat there and heard it. Like, he heard him say it. It was right there in his face when he said it.
But he can't say that, bro.
I know he can't say that. It's not okay, and we'll absolutely handle it. But, dude, give us a minute.
All right.
Like, you're getting so amped up.
All right.
So you came up here to watch your son play tennis.
Yes.
They have walked up.
He started talking shit to me about he got a gun, one line, and all this other shit. And we started arguing, and he kept talking about he got a gun and what he's gonna do to me. And he's a retired cop.
Okay. All right. So hear all that?
No.
Okay. Because that would be helpful too.
Sir, officer.
Lady, he wants to talk to you for a second.
Oh, he's going to go down and talk to him.
Yeah.
Sir, he just threatened me with a gun. You heard him, right?
So now Benzino is telling, essentially. That's basically what's going on. This is bad, right? Althea, she's out of pocket for doing things this close to home. But you got to expect a broad to be out of pocket because women tend to lose their goddamn minds, right? As the late great Philip Brandon Gilmore, Sinful to P once said, you must always prepare yourself for stupid bitch season. You must always be prepared for stupid bitch season. Always. Especially when y'all are going through a breakup. Yeah, she's gonna be doing bullshit just to do it. Some of her moves are going to be purely motivated by spite, right? But you're overdoing it. And you done kicked a dent in this nigga car. And this is another example of very rash, poor decision-making by Benzino. And don't get it twisted, we are all subject to rash, poor decision-making. But typically when we make those rash, poor decisions, we learn very harsh lessons because of them, right? And again, let's go back. Let's go back to Proverbs 29. In the Amplified Bible. Where's that AMPF for me? A short-sighted fool always loses his temper and displays his anger like that, or like kicking a dent in a nigga car that didn't even know what was going on, that this silly bitch is out on a walk with. Nah, kicking a dent in a grown man car. Come on, bro. That's woman shit. Why didn't you kick the nigga? Why are we kicking the vehicle? What sense does that make? In the state of Georgia now, you have now damaged his property. Now he could stand his ground against you. He could possibly draw down on your dumb ass. But now, of course, if it occurred on your property, if you have some type of legal right to the property in which the dwelling place is, well, that kind of changes things. But regardless, that was very poor decision-making, very short-sighted decision-making. And now he's in this stupid position. Now he don't know what to do. Now he's sitting there informing to the police. Now, in the midst of this, I'd have found out that Ray Benzino was born in 1965, making it 59. He is tapping on 60. Nigga damn near 60, and this is how he's acting? And these are the emotional fools that raised the generations that succeeded them, and that we wonder why things are the way they are. We wonder why. These emotional fool-ass niggas raised the niggas before us. Then we got these little niggas coming. Come on, man. This is crazy.
See what I'm saying? You just said he did. He said he did.
I heard y'all exchanging words about guns and everything. Yes.
So what's the situation, man?
The situation. I'm talking to you. He's talking. Now he's going to talk, I guess, to them, and then we've got to figure out what's going to happen. Hey, can you stay over here, Raymond? I know, but I want to go home. But y'all obviously are all at peace.
Okay, have him sit in the car. I don't want to sit in the car. I'm not arrested. I don't want to sit in the car.
It's not even like that.
I don't want to go nowhere near no car. Please, car. Yeah, stand right here.
What's that?
You already got 27?
No, we don't have anything. Because as soon as we got here, it was just they wouldn't stop bothering each other.
Well, this dude just said he was
Hang on to your car, Dave.
Hey, bro, you gonna get a gun after me? You gonna get a gun after me?
Nah, see, stop. Just keep walking, keep going. Stay here with us. Stay up here with us.
I got you, you faggot. I got you.
Just stay up here with us.
I got you, you faggot.
Raymond,
you gonna shoot me with a gun?
Raymond.
You gonna
This
shoot me
is
with a
not
gun?
making it any better.
So you got this faggot around my son. Talking about you gonna shoot me with a gun? No problem. No problem. No problem. You fucking pussy. I got you. You fucking pussy. don't believe this shit, man.
Dude, stay up here, please. But you looking makes everything worse because then you start talking again, and
Yo, but he just.
I understand that, but you over here yelling the F-bomb and shit houses, that ain't making nothing better.
Bro, he just got finished talking about he's gonna fucking and that he's gonna fuck him and then shoot me with a gun.
Go back over here in the grass.
He just say he's gonna shoot me with a gun.
I understand. Go.
Listen, Ray, you're 60, bro. You're damn now. This was 2 years ago. You still was damn near 60, bro. Can we do an honest analysis of this situation? You got this square ass nigga. This bitch is running around with, right? You done came tripping. You done kicked the nigga car. All he had was to utilize the car that, hey, he got a concealed carry permit. This nigga ain't sliding back. It's not finna be beef in the streets. He ain't finna come shoot the club up. That's clearly not who this nerd, blurred, square ass nigga that you in this encounter with. That's not who he is. You see, but he lacks so much self-control that he cannot think logically. You have to be a hold of yourself. You have to start thinking logically in situations. You have to. You have to see through the bullshit and the smoke that human beings are prone to blow. You have to. I don't fight. Send this bitch ass up out of here. Trust me, Althea pussy ain't good enough for him to keep fucking risking it all, running into you and having a goddamn shootout in fucking Brazelton. It ain't that good. You know it. So just let it go. Let the nigga go. But truly, you're mad at her. Your issue is her. Your issue is she met this nigga less than a week ago and she already has him around your 4-year-old child. Understandable as a father. 1,000,000,000% understandable. Right? I get that. But that is a reasonable conversation that can be had between you and the mother of your child. It doesn't have to be a fight, and it certainly doesn't have to be a verbal altercation with you and the nigga leading into potential physical altercation with you damaging the man's property and with threats of firearms getting involved. It should never go there. Only short-sighted fools take things there. Right? Big man.
Go back in the grass. I can't be any clearer than I'm being, man. I'm trying to be reasonable with you, but you're not letting me.
What am I doing?
I just want you to stand right here. I don't want you to go there. If you don't want to sit in the car, that's fine. But stand right here and don't go anywhere until we figure out what the hell is going on and what we're going to do, okay?
Oh, this is crazy. Oh,
now, Ray, you a nigga that's been in the street, been in the jail, I'm sure, things of that nature. So you should know how to conduct yourself in the midst of law enforcement. Shut the fuck up, be cool, be still, be compliant with their requests in hopes of them being cool and then everybody going home without you putting on a set of fucking steel bracelets. Let's not let them start looking and checking warrants and backgrounds and who's on probation. Fuck that. Let's move forward amicably. That's a lot of y'all be getting in a situation so you don't want to go to jail so bad that you do something to get your ass beat, tased, shot, and or put in jail. Damn that. When them uniforms pop out, just be cool. Why? Who you call Christ, Yahushua, he told us something very clear. Agree with thine adversary quickly while he was in the way. At least he delivered you unto the judge. That's what the book says. Who you call Jesus Christ, the black man, he gave you all the game you need to know when you're dealing with the police. Shut the fuck up, be cool, agree with them quickly. Don't be doing all this other bullshit. He's asking you, this motherfucker's being cool. You can hear him. I'm just saying, just get in the grass. I'll just been my ass in the grass, shutting the fuck up. It's cool. Because who I got a problem with is that bitch anyway. It ain't got nothing even to do with the boy. It's the bitch. because the foul is ran because some motherfucker that you don't know you now have around my 4-year-old. Fuck all that. I got a problem. Niggas should have a problem with that. You just met her. I mean, you just met him. We don't know who this guy is. You haven't vetted this man. You're not even dealing with you going on some fucking leisurely strolls. But the kid is wrong. You could wait until I got the kid to maybe do something like that. If you're going to play risky with your own fucking life, do that. Don't bring my kid into it, though. I feel that 1,000%. This isn't the way to handle it. Reasonable, hard-hitting conversations. That's how you handle that, pal. That's what you do. Right?
Stay up here. Right.
I'm just looking.
I don't care. I asked you to stay over there. I understand, man, but I told you to stay up here. It's crazy. You're a grown man. Listen to what I'm saying, man.
Fuck a grown man. You are somebody's. I venture to say you are somebody's goddamn grandfather, bro. Let me take a look. Oh, and I think, yeah, he did tell on his nephew for shooting him, too. That's crazy. This nigga's out here telling. This is crazy. Hold on. Do he got grandkids? Who are the nigga babies? Personal life. Benzino's father, Edward De Jesus, was Puerto Rican, and his mother, Mary Scott, was Black American and Cape Verdean. Okay, so he's an Ephraimite. That's crazy. I didn't know. I always thought his father was Cape Verdean. Okay, so his mom was Black and Cape Verdean. His sisters, Anita Scott Wilson and Maureen Scott, in 2021. He fell out with his daughter, Coyle Ray, after she did Benzino. Okay. So Coyle Ray obviously ain't got no kids. And then he got a son with out there. So he's not a grandfather, but he old enough to be some of the grand. Because how old is Coyle Ray? She 27. Yeah, he old enough. If he ain't a grandfather, he goddamn it old enough to be somebody's grandfather. For sure. He's fucking 59 years old. That's crazy. And Coy ain't got no kids. Okay, cool. All right, back to it.
We will get to the bottom of all this.
It seems like y'all just pay attention to him.
We're not, dude, I can't do anything else but stand here with you because you're amping the situation up. If you would calm down, we could do a lot more, but you're acting a fool right now, man.
I'm not even yelling though. I just walked over there and walked.
Yeah, but that's the problem, is you're not letting us control the situation, which when somebody calls 911, that's what we have to do.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
I'm not trying to charge you with anything. I'm not trying to arrest you by putting you in the backseat of my car. I'm trying to separate everybody because we're here to keep the peace.
Yes,
you're yelling F this, F that. You're not going to.
That's over, bro. It's over.
I mean, that's not the way we handle things.
It's over. Not yelling.
Just hang out for a second.
So what's he saying?
He's saying that he came up to watch his son play tennis right here,
Okay.
and that essentially that guy and the woman in the sports bra walked up.
Talking about he's gonna fucking shoot me with a gun and all this other shit. Did it again in front of the fucking police.
Yeah.
They're not close, I'm not sure.
All right. Well, that guy's obviously saying, and the other witnesses that are down there saying that they walked back. You were already at his truck. You were confrontational from the get-go, and that you punched his truck twice. Which
I did it. I did it.
so you're saying you didn't hit his truck?
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. No. Fuck no. He had dents on the.
This no-neck ass nigga, man. He's full of shit. He's full of it. And we know he's full of it. We know he was confrontational from the jump. And we know he dented up that car. We know it.
The fucking truck before it came. I don't believe this, yo.
You want to do? I mean, the truck's immaculate. There's 2 dents on the side. They're both. Everybody down there saying that he hit it.
like you said, whatever you want to do, the truck's immaculate. I'm gonna tell you what I get. Where's Sister Danae at? Danae, I see you in the chat, right? Let's go back. I just want Danae's analysis on the brother in question. Let's go. 9:33. Okay. Let's remember that. All right, let's go here.
Now, please tell me what is going on.
Visitor, I just met her.
Okay. This is where they live?
She lives down at the end.
Okay.
So I go walking. We go walking. I don't know if she's married. I don't know if she's married to this dude.
Okay.
We get back, he's there.
At the house?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still waiting. Right? And so I'm like, what's going on? He come running at me. Hey, brother, hold on now.
Right.
So I'm trying not to fight him or shoot him. I'm a licensed carry.
Okay.
Right? So I'm like, listen, I don't know nothing about all this. Okay. I'm just trying to go. Well, he kicks a big dent in my truck on the side door.
Okay. The one you were in? Okay.
So.
Okay, so I'm tagging in Sister Danae's a reason. So hold on, let me go a little further. Hold on.
Now, you didn't know she was married?
No.
Okay.
I don't know if she's married or not. He said they are.
Okay. And pretty much when y'all went for a walk and came back, he was at your truck or at the house? He was at your truck? Okay. Now, you've never seen him before this?
Never seen him before.
How long have you and her been talking?
Just a couple of days. I met on the golf course.
Okay. Do you live in Chateau as well?
No, I live in Stockbridge.
Okay. All right. So do you want to press charges for the truck or you just want
my
to?
truck.
So do you just want to report for the damage or do you want to like press charges? Like, do you want him to go to jail?
He's probably going to, I think he's probably already got a history. He's probably going to go anyway. But I don't want him to come around me. Like, I ain't coming back over, so you got to worry about that. But
okay.
He put a dent in my truck. I definitely want that, and he threatened me. So, you know.
Okay. Yes. Now, I know you say he threatened you. You kind of threatened him too. Just
no, I just told him, he's talking about threatening me, brother. I got to say something.
No, I understand. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So
I don't fight. That's all I said.
Right. So, do you have your driver's? What's your name?
I'm a retired firefighter, man.
Okay.
From Dallas, Texas. Just Lou here.
Okay, so there's a reason, right? He said he's from Dallas, Texas, right? He's a retired firefighter from Dallas, Texas. I'm making an assessment of the brother, and I can just tell you from that assessment that he has an immaculate automobile, and that's what this white police officer said here, right? Let's go back to what he said. I can just look at the man and tell he's got an immaculate automobile for sure. He keeps it overly clean. He's probably obsessive about the pristine state that he keeps his car in. I can just tell that by just analyzing him, seeing him, and then understanding he's a retired firefighter from Dallas that moved to Atlanta. He's out here meeting and mingling with the young women. Trust me, his car is immaculate. I know it.
No. Hell no. No. Fuck no. He had dents on the fucking truck before it came. I don't believe this, yo.
So whatever you want to do. I mean, the truck's immaculate.
The truck's immaculate. The truck's immaculate, but what?
There's 2 dents on the side.
But the 2 dents on the side. I know Benzino's full of shit just from looking at the other nigga. And like Chief Street Officer said, and he's a black man. He's a career black man, retired. Trust me, that car is clean. That car is pristine. We know that. Simba, I seen your email. I seen it come through, so I'll get with you. I'll respond to. Okay, I just need Danae's cosign. I need Danae's cosign. She knows about the Dallas black man. She knows about the black man. Don't get it twisted. Okay, and she knows that married men, in her opinion, just have an optimal attraction level. But she knows a Dallas man. She knows. She's the expert here. Right, let's go.
Everybody down there saying that you hit it.
I didn't hit no fucking truck. Who did Althea say I hit it?
Yes.
She said I hit the truck too?
Yes, the bitch said you hit the truck, nigga. She's playing hardball. Don't be like Benzino. Brothers out there, please, please, please do me, do yourselves, do your people, do your God a favor, and don't be like Benzino. Don't handle things in this manner. Though you're upset, though you're angry, I understand you're not unjust in your anger. But fucking control yourself, nigga.
5-year-old fucking son.
So I think I got a bag in there. We're gonna go. Yeah, we got a bag in our house. I need to get out.
Now, did she tell you that he lives there or no? Because I'm
Her
trying.
dad lives. So he don't live there.
Okay, so he don't live there at all. Okay. All right.
Not at all. I'm
So
just visiting.
now where'd she go?
She's right here.
All right. Do me a favor. Hang tight over here. Or let's see if I can get her. What's her name?
Out there.
I'll go talk to her. Just hang out right here.
So, he just threatened me with a gun. You heard him, right?
He did not. Hello.
Hi there.
Hey.
So I called the police, but so did the guy in the blue shirt.
Right.
And I think Althea is here. You want to call?
Althea, is that right? What's going on?
I live here.
Uh-huh.
My husband lives here. He's not my husband.
Now you live here with
He
your
called the police on me the other night.
out here?
Yes. If he called, so that's a crime. Calling the police on somebody and acting like somebody's doing something to
Yeah.
you.
What did he call for?
Because we was fighting, and
Okay.
I wanted him to leave.
And he was here. Is it your dad's place over there?
I live here. This is my house.
Okay. All right. So
And he called the police on me,
okay.
and the police came.
He don't live here,
He
right?
does not live here.
Okay. He don't have any belongings inside
Nothing,
or anything.
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
Now, what's the relationship between y'all two?
He's my son's father.
Okay. Y'all haven't been together recently?
No. Well, we tried it off and on since for a while.
Right.
It's been off and on since 2012.
Okay. So how did them two, I guess,
Because he popped up. I have all the emails.
the dude in the blue or the guy with no
The
shirt?
guy in the paint.
Okay.
He popped up.
So he popped up. Pretty much this guy right here is saying he was here to visit you today. Y'all went for a walk. When he came back to the truck, he was over there.
The one with the blue?
Yeah, he was over here to visit you.
Yeah.
And then when y'all came back from a walk, the gentleman with no shirt.
Popped up.
Okay. And so what happened at that point?
He started threatening him and getting in his face and acting crazy.
All right. So what happened with the truck?
He punched his truck.
Okay. You want to show us where that damage is, bud?
You can't miss it. Look over on the left side. Right here? Yeah.
Something?
You can see it all.
Yeah, I see it.
Outside a little bit, but
Rear door. Yeah, rear door.
Immaculate truck. The exact truck I would think he would have. That's the X5. I know another firefighter. He got a red Chevy truck like that. It's colder than that one though, but you know that was cool too.
there's another one.
Okay.
Two of them.
Where's that?
Here and here.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, bud.
Some idea in there.
Yeah, your ID. And so are you, like I said, are you want to press charges or are you just want to report for like the insurance claim?
Well,
I go off the driver's license.
It's completely up to you. I can't say
I
one way or
don't
another.
like nobody coming at me like that.
Right. No, I
So I'm gonna
understand.
have to press charges.
Okay.
For my dad.
Snitching ass niggas, man. These niggas is out here telling, fool. Just snitching. I don't like, he's trying to explain to the cop with the justification. I don't like anybody coming to me. So I'm gonna have to press charges. You're a snitch, nigga. I just take her insurance claim report. I ain't sure, man. I'm gonna slide out, man. This ain't even good enough out there, man. I'm cool. That's Atlanta. Too many fish to be having no neck ass Benzino popping up on me, denting up my truck. That pussy ain't worth it, baby. I'm gone. I'm gone. Right? I'll just let that go. I'll let that go. Right? I mean, I wouldn't even have my, be the will of the Lord, never reason myself in a position like that, but just not, you supposed to let that go. You got to have some, is as erratic as Benzino was acting, you have to have some understanding as a man. But see, this is the thing too, and I want brothers to understand that, and this is a mistake that many of us can make. You have to understand the issue that's going on here is a matter of possession, right? When a man getteth a wife, he getteth a possession. So what happens when your possession is functioning, because it's not like this phone, right? This phone is my possession, but I totally control this phone. There's nothing, this phone don't do nothing without me, right? When you're a possession like your wife or your children, you know, because they're human beings with autonomy, they, you know, can do anything they want, right? You expect them to function as your possession, though, meaning according to the mutual parameters that you've agreed upon with that other person, right? Now, of course, like she said, they've been off and on, but regardless if we're off and on, men, we tend to hold on to that possessive aspect of the relationship at all times. You know, and typically when a relationship is off and on, it has a lot to do with the woman wanting to emotionally shut it down more so than the man. We usually don't want the relationship to ever be off. I would say. So we don't, that possessive feeling that we have over a woman, it doesn't go anywhere. So then comes frustration, right? And I like to speak upon frustration because I was just speaking about it on the Godcast, and you'll see it in the clip. If y'all seen the clip I did earlier today, it came out on IG. It'll be on Urban Gorilla YouTube as well. Frustration to me is like the worst thing. Frustration is almost what's always going to get the lash out, right? It's the easiest way to get me to lash out. So I got to fight frustration. I got to battle frustration, right? Frustration, there's a frustration that there when you see that possession moving with autonomy. And not just autonomy, but I'm talking about like absent of whatever you and her got going on. That's frustrating, right? And it's so frustrating that sometimes you almost want to, you know, physically try to possess her, right? Meaning you see whatever emotional, mental, psychological thing y'all had, she has severed that cord. She has severed those cords. So out of desperation and frustration, you may try to physically reconnect those cords, right? But you got to understand that possession and that connection that you have with that woman is not physical, even though, of course, y'all do physical things, but it's not physical because it's mental first, then it's physical, right? Before y'all physically are having intercourse or showing affection, any of those things, there's an emotional, mental, and spiritual connection that's there, right? When those things are severed, you can't grab her into that, force her into that, try to use outside things to force her into that because she's not, that's not what does it for her. That's not why she's in this, because of force, right? So you're not going to be able to repossess her, right? We always talk about repossessing the realm of cars. You're not going to be able to repossess her with physicality. You're not going to be able to repossess her with anything physical, be it, you know, forced affection, you know, trying to coerce her or convince her to engage in sexual acts. She can still be mentally, spiritually, emotionally, psychologically checked out. Those are the things that you have to strengthen in order to repossess her, right? Scriptures talk about a mind well instructed. It's a mind thing, bro. Like Manny Fresh said many years ago, it's just a mind game. But don't play a game, don't toy, but it's mental. Now, sisters in the chat, you can stop me or correct me if I'm wrong. Then they said, take notes, drop a bomb. She hit the bullseye. All right, all praise. I'm cooking. I must be cooking. All praise to the Most High. I must be cooking. And this is why I got to get back to doing react, because it really, again, this ain't, I just pressed live through the Spirit of the Most High. And I found the one scripture, Proverbs 29:11 in the Amplified. I said, okay, I'm going to harp on this. I'm going to hammer this in, and we're going to press play, and then we're just going to react in the Spirit. We're going to let the Spirit carry us in wisdom and edify, minister wisdom. And now, look, I think it's so much. It's so much. I got to do more of this. I got to do more of this, because y'all got to understand some stuff. It got to bring it out of me, right? If y'all have seen the Trenches Thursday, y'all ain't seen the Trenches Thursdays, the Guerrilla TV YouTube channel, the Trenches Thursdays camp. I love it because it brings something out of me. Being in certain environments brings something out of me, right? So reacting to certain content, seeing certain things, talking about certain topics, it brings certain things out of me that are very necessary for me to dispel to y'all. Not dispel, so like it to convey to y'all through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Right? Yeah, Man Up Mondays may need a full comeback. We'll see. I'm doing so much. And I want to do so. The thing is, I'm doing so much, and I want to do so much more. All praise to the Most High.
Damage and for him. Threatening me like this.
Okay.
I don't play like that.
Grab your driver's license.
It's in my bag.
That's all right.
It's in my bag.
I don't have a paper. I got a pen.
Yeah, it's in my bag.
I was gonna write it on my hand. Pads in the car.
Yeah, we have to add it to the report. Could you grab yours while you're in there, please? Thank you.
Is up there where that little bulldog is sitting. You go in there, and their house is the second house on that driveway. And the truck was
in the back.
That she witnessed him punch.
Hey, what county is this?
Gwinnett.
This is Gwinnett County? Okay, all right.
We're on the tip.
Do you have your driver's license on you by chance in the house or anything?
It's in the house.
Yeah, if you grab it one.
The mother possibly right next to the child.
How the police don't know where they at? That's crazy. Y'all supposed to be enforcing that.
He started threatening me, talking about he's gonna fucking shoot me with a gun and all this other shit.
Okay.
And he just did it again in front of the fucking police.
Okay.
They're not close. I'm not sure.
All right. Well, that guy's obviously saying, and the other witnesses that are down there saying that they walked back. You were already at his truck. You were confrontational from the get-go, and that you punched his truck twice, which
I did it. I did it.
you didn't. So you're saying you didn't hit his truck?
Hell no.
Okay.
Hell no. Hell no. No. Fuck no. He had dents on the fucking truck before it came. I don't believe this, yo.
All right. So whatever you want to do. I mean, the truck's immaculate. There's 2 dents in the side. They're both. Everybody down there saying that he hit it.
I didn't hit no fucking truck. Who did Althea say I hit it?
Yes.
She said I hit the truck too.
Yeah.
Look. And that's when he threw the shirt. That's when he threw the shirt. That's when he realized he done took it too far, man. That bitch ain't with him. She ain't even having the decency of covering for him, and they got a kid together. That's how checked out she is. That's how much of this bullshit she's not taking no more. You done fucked up, Benzino. Ray, you done fucked up. Unreasonable crash out. Just no, listen, Benzino. Listen. Niggas in Atlanta, man. We ain't no business doing that, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm going to say. Well, you know, I mean, you know, we can understand these things. You know, there's emotions. There's, you know, he got a child with her. They've been together. It's love. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. If you still got feelings for a girl, you seeing her just operating, doing, that's going to hurt. But don't crash. There's light at the end of the tunnel. There's grass on the other side. There are a lot of women out there who would love to, you know, still give your no-neck ass a chance. I'm sure. I'm sure.
This motherfucker threatened me from my brother, from my 5-year-old fucking son. When it talks about going in the street, he's going in the, sir, he's going in this thing like this. Probably gonna hit me with a gun. This is fucked up.
Let's see what Mike said.
Unless they feel as though they're threatened, which that's what we're trying to get to the bottom of.
You got to understand, he's saying that you were threatening him too.
Sir.
And everybody down there is saying that you've been threatening him as well.
That's only because she's fucking him. So of course they're gonna say that.
But why would the other lady have any business in it?
Sir, the other lady wasn't even around. She wasn't even here.
Yeah, she said she wasn't until.
Sir, all this took place over here. She was standing way over there. They just want me to go. I'll go, man. I'll fucking go, yo.
What?
Nah, but listen, Ray. Listen, now you starting to understand where you done fucked up at. But pimp, it's a little late in the game. You should have just went when you seen what it was. I understand, though. That's hard. As a man, I get it. You could have easily said, seen what was going on, kept composure. Hey, Althea, let me holler at you. Took a quick side. Yo, first, what the fuck you got this nigga around my son and shit for? You don't even, how long how you been knowing this nigga? The fuck going on there, right? Number one. Number two, I just can't even see my son play tennis. All right, if you could kindly ask your fucking company to vanish, or I could go. Right? You can have a stern conversation, but it doesn't have to be confrontational. It doesn't have to be disrespectful. You could again be stern just to let her understand the severity of the situation and how you're taking it, how you feel that you're not playing about it, but also don't put yourself in a stupid predicament like you did now. Now the regret is setting in the reality of the situation. He could potentially get incarcerated. Now here you go, boom, boom. Oh, I just leave. I just leave. It's a little late. It's a little late. Square nigga already talking about pressing charges, pimp. It's a little late.
What are you driving?
I got here in a Uber.
Okay. Now, I know she lives here. Where do you live?
I live in Brookhaven.
Brookhaven, okay.
Yes, so I can call another Uber, get the fuck out of here, man.
Well,
I can't believe this shit, bro.
Do you have did you get his name already?
I gave him my ID.
Taylor, I think.
ID, okay.
Yes, sir. Sir, I need to go get my son. He's over here. I'm gonna go get my son.
Well, if you're not driving,
I'm gonna call an Uber.
Was he already here?
Yes, he's over there.
Now, is she gonna say that he can't go?
You want to ask her?
I mean, we will. I'll let them.
So where is she right now?
She's
with him?
Yeah, I mean, she's right around the corner down there with them.
Can I talk to her, please?
No.
Please, can you walk me over and talk to her,
No,
please?
because he's down there, dude. That's not gonna go good. Y'all can't be together. We've been here for
to go down there with her then.
Because she's fine down there with him. She doesn't want to be up here with you. That's
oh, Ray. Oh, those feelings. Those feelings. Now, I do want to say this, right? I want to say this. And the officer asked a relevant question to Althea and was like, was y'all together? She's like, nah, we ain't been together. Like, if, let's say a week ago, he was spending the night, it was all good. And then we're here this week, that justifies his behavior a lot more, right? But if we've been off for months and this is going on, and again, this is the context of worldly relationships that are not governed by the laws of God. Because, you know, hell no. But if there's been hope and they've been dealing with each other, I can understand why, but it seems from what she's leading on is that hope is long gone. It's been quite some time since it existed. It's just that relationship functioned, anything relatively like that, where it was romantic. So, you know, there's a that factors into this situation. But if you just holding on to it and there's not anything there, and you know she's made that clear, and it's been an extended period of time, then he's just tripping, and he need to LIG it.
The problem.
So let me go, man.
No, we have your ID. Just give us a second. We'll get it back. Yes.
Let me go. Let me go. Am I going to get a copy of the police report and everything?
Yeah, I'll give you a case number and everything.
No.
Which one has my ID?
Just hang on. If you'll stay right there, I'll go find that out. Stay right there. I believe it's the investigator down here.
Your baby's mother is a fucking clown, man. It's just hard, man.
How long have y'all been split?
I don't know, a couple of months. We just fucking a month ago.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what she said is y'all.
We just fucked a month ago. Okay, Benzino. I'm gonna give you a little bit of credit back for that. We just fucked a month ago. That's a sign of hope, but also that could be remember what I said, that mental possession is what matters more than anything else. The mental, the spiritual, the psychological, that's the emotional, that's what matters more than physicality. I'm telling you. That's why she could fuck you a month ago, and then, all right, boom, boom, she doing the shit, whatever she moving around this nigga at the crib, because the rest of it isn't there. But many women will do something where they won't be emotionally intertwined with a baby dad or whoever their last nigga was, but they'll still call them for a dick appointment because they don't want to add a body, and the devil you know is better, so to speak, right? That happens. That's reality. So it's clear that has affected Benzino emotionally, though, because, you know, us as men, we be emotionally involved still, meaning that, you know, our emotions work different than women's emotions, right? Like women cheat emotionally, women leave them, all that. Us, we fuck with you like pretty much regardless, damn near, until you do some real bullshit and it hurts, and then it's fuck you. We'll toy with your emotions, though. We'll act as if we don't care and things of that nature, but ultimately we don't want to see you with nobody else. That's why there's like all them famous Hoodville memes when it's like you cheated on her 1,200 times, she hugs a nigga and you're just distraught. Yeah, it'd be like that. At this point, she's playing this on and off game until she finds something permanent. Boom. That's it. That's what she's doing.
Tried to make it work, but it didn't work.
Yo, he talks so much motherfucking shit.
Hey, hang up here, man.
Look at this dumbass nigga, man. Just play it cool before you end up in them fucking bracelets, bro. That's not what you want.
Hey, come hang up here. I know, but you have to calm down.
I can't believe this shit, yo. I can't believe this shit. I can't.
Oh, man. I got to feel for the brother, man. I got to feel for the brother. I feel for him. I ain't gonna lie, I feel for him. He love that girl. He love that girl. He's bullshitting right now, though. And this is bad, especially in front of these white people, these polices, this other nigga. Don't do that. Don't do that. Get on the phone with her later and do that, man. Don't do that now. Don't do that now. It's a bad look. It's a real bad look. It's not a good look. It's a bad look.
I can't fucking believe this shit.
Stop.
I can't believe
Come back
this
up
shit.
here. I know. Just keep talking to me.
You are 60 years old, cuz. You was damn near 60 years old, bro. You're a father, bro. And before the world, you are crying on a body cam. You know, for consolation, I would say, man, I went and, you know, me and Tazalia, man, we went and got some food earlier at this spot. And, you know, it was a young lady, one of the waitresses, man, and she was getting like extra friendly with an older guy in there, much older, you know, maybe in Benzino's age bracket, if you will. And, you know, so was another waitress, our waitress, and I'm like, man, we see her getting friendly with the old guys. She's like, yeah, it's kind of like the old guys come in here and we just flirt with them, and you know, that's it. You know, they leave, and you know, that's all that is. You know, Benzino, you can go to a nice establishment like that, feel good for a minute, you know, and just, you know, kind of raise your spirit. That's what you need right now, man. You need a young girl just smiling in your face, even if it's completely empty and nothing will become of it, man. You'll get a temporary joy, and it will help alleviate, you know, it'll give you some pain relief from this, and maybe help you get over this. So I think that's what maybe he needed in this instance. I don't know.
They're not going to let you go down there with them. You want to
just ask the cop for a hug at this point. Just ask officer, man. Just can I get a hug, man?
down on the steps?
This motherfucker, he talked all that shit. He waited for the
just on some man shit, like, man, hey, man to man, yo. Hey, man to man, officer, man. I need a hug right now, yo.
police to come.
Okay, well, and that's what we're doing. We're dealing with it.
Like fucking bad. I'm gonna get this motherfucker. You watch. I got
Be
you,
careful
yo.
what you say, man.
He fucking threatened me with
Right, I understand.
Hey, man, the police, hey, listen. Ain't nothing funnier than when the police are looking out for you, right? Hey, be careful what you say. I remember one time, it was my 18th birthday, right? I'm fresh, super fresh. I had just learned about the truth, damn near 3, because I learned the truth August 3rd, my birthday, October 31st. So then pretty much 3 months, right? Boom, police, it's Halloween though, so we outside deep. Police run down on me, run down on us. Boom, they get to patting us down, whatever, boom. I got a razor on me. I kept the razor. And, you know, well, what you got a razor for? I'm like, you know, nigga, you know what I'm saying? You know how I go down around here. I done been, you know, essays done jump me, all kind of shit. I got to keep something. And the cop, he looks at me and says, let's say you work at a warehouse and you need this for opening boxes. Yep, exactly. That's what I said, right? You know what I'm saying? And he let me say it's a rough town. I understand, you know, but ain't nothing funny to me than when the police get to, hey, you shouldn't do that, because don't do that. Right. And I remember one time my little brother had went to jail. He had chased somebody somebody was on our property. He chased them off our property and like broke a stick over their ass. And he ended up going to jail over that. But I walked up like as the police are there and as they're arresting him, and I'm talking to the cop, and I'm like, well, where does Castle Doctor come in? And he's like, If he just wouldn't, if he would have hit him with that stick while he was on the property, we're good. But the fact that he pursued him off, and so you know, he quantified that to me, helped me to understand the law better. So you know, it's always funny when they do it, because they always get the vibe off like, I'm not supposed to be helping you out right now because I definitely can use this against you, because anything you say can and will be used against you. But I'm just gonna cut you a break here because come the fuck on, man. Threw me a straight live that I already knew, like, oh, I get stopped again. That's what I'm using.
Yeah, and that's what we're trying to figure out.
That motherfucker ain't shit. He ain't shit.
All right, you got to stop cussing. You got to stop.
He ain't shit. I'm gonna hit you to something, Benz. The bitch ain't shit. Nigga, don't you? If the nigga was a real nigga, the nigga with the red truck, what would have told Benzino is, nigga, never check me, nigga, check the bitch.
Cussing. Okay? Compose yourself, man. We're figuring it out. I understand it's a shitty situation. I understand. I promise I do.
Just fall out in the grass or something, nigga. Goddamn. Never go out like this, y'all. Especially not at his age. Never go out like this.
Oh, man. Oh. Look at this fucker.
All right. Yeah, I'm waiting on Happy. What the fuck are we doing?
I understand. Let's step back over here.
Mr. Scott. Is that Scott Raymond?
Let's try to resolve this.
Where is he at, yo?
He's sitting in his truck, so he doesn't have to. Right, no, he's not.
He's not going.
He has to wait until we figure it out. People are writing witness statements right now because that's what we got to do in this situation. People have to say what they saw.
Did she ever give a return on that?
Which one?
I couldn't hear.
I think.
Yeah, she said he was fine. He's got an Uber here.
See, in a situation like this, what some brothers need is assistance, help to keep it together, to keep themselves composed. And we have a supplement at urbangrower.com called the Endure Pill, and it helps relieve times of elevated stress like this and helps bring you down back to the right level, keep you level-headed and in control of yourself. Get on over to urbangrower.com, get the Endure Pill, get the Gorilla Pill, right? All around men's health, vitality, blood flow, bone strength, and natural energy to fuel you throughout the day. We got the Dead Sea Detox, and we have over 500 clothing items for men, women, and children to keep you fly and representing the ancient Israelite culture. UrbanGorilla.com. Just had to plug that real quick. Let's keep going.
24 return still Raymond, Edward Scott out of Brookhaven, Class C, commercial, non-commercial, suspension of all, showing no survey, sure, valid.
Nobody's driving. I wonder if that's him.
Mm-hmm.
There ain't a car down there.
Oh, man.
Y'all got better shit to do.
Well,
I'm retired firefighter. I know how y'all got enough shit to worry about. But this escalating. I didn't want to have to,
do you know this guy from anyone?
Yeah. Never met him, ever seen him.
How did it? I'm sure you've said this, but all I can do is listen to him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how did the altercation start? Like, how'd you even start?
We walking from the golf course. We took a walk.
Yeah.
Came back.
You and your wife were talking about?
No,
Oh, okay.
I just met her 3 days ago. So we just walking back.
Mm-hmm.
He's at my truck. I'm like, he comes up, hey, yo, what's up, bro? I was like, what do you mean, what's up? This is my wife. I said, hey, man, I don't know. You know, she tell me she's married. I don't even think. So y'all married?
We're not married.
Why you keep saying
I've
this?
never been married. You're a liar.
Thank you, ma'am.
You know?
Is his car at your house?
No.
24.
What's it? Is he drive this one right up here?
I don't know.
Good.
Right there? Yeah.
They popped out a little bit, but they still don't need.
10-4. Just be advised, no run that subject name and date of birth. It's not returning. Is it out of Georgia or out of Texas?
I got it right here. I got that text. Hey, that's gonna turn into something.
Yep, I know.
Yes, Nicole, go ahead.
059 54 24.
Benzino, have you no shame, nigga? Have you no shame? You want people to not only, you may be like forgetting the fact that we live in a time where the police are wearing body cameras and they're recording everything. I can see you kind of like that escaping your mind. But you want this man to be able to live to tell about that, to tell that story. That woman to be able to live to tell the story that you were crying, screaming, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Like, Bruce Wayne, what's the deal? I'm the real Bruce Wayne, though, just for the record. All right, I'm going to let you have that little handle, but I'll let you, my kids tell you I'm Bruce Wayne. I just want that to be known.
Bravo. It's valid. No won't on that subject. Your Georgia returns to a eating subject out of Swanee, Class C car valid. No won't.
I understand. I promise.
More than Brandon got.
Oh, man. Oh. Look at this motherfucker. Sir, can I have my ID, sir, so I can go, please?
As soon as they're done resolving, no won't on that subject. It just shows that he has child support obligations.
I understand. Let's step back.
No serve date. However, there are no
Going down there.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's try to resolve this.
Where is he at?
He's sitting in his truck. So
He gotta go, man.
Right,
Tell him to
no.
go.
He's not.
He's not going.
He has to wait until we figure it out.
Yeah, I guess we'll wait. Just here.
Out of here with the son, which I'm sure she's not going to let him take the son, but I don't know.
Spend it on council.
Yeah.
And then that's something I haven't really commentated on with this whole thing too, is the son is there. So you certainly shouldn't be doing any of this in front of your son. If you came, and I can understand being upset about this man being around your son, but you're actually in a position where you can take it. If you would have did all these theatrics and all this BS, you could have just dipped with your son back to your crib and spent some time with your son and got him away out of that situation, and then later hollered at his mama and let his mom know, nah, that's out. You could have did that. Crazy.
So, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna take him or what?
This is Mahaffey's call, so I was going to let him make the call, but I was ready 10 minutes ago to take him. Because every one of them said, yes, he hit the truck. Yeah. And there's physical evidence on the truck. Yeah. And he said, yes, I want to press charges.
So look, they're not even being assholes for real. Because he's saying, we should take him. I was ready for 10 minutes to take him, but I'm gonna let that car get made.
To roll out this whole gun thing, and we just got talking about, hey,
He says he told me he was licensed to carry, but he said he don't have one on his physical person.
Just coming back from walking around golf course.
Yeah, they went on a walk.
Ooh, and that's a good point to rule out the gun thing, because if you tell somebody you're going to shoot them or you threaten them with a gun and you don't have a gun, legally it's not a threat. Legally, they won't prosecute you for telling somebody you're going to shoot them if you aren't armed. It's not a threat. legally. It's only a threat legally if you have the gun that you could shoot somebody with.
Okay, yes. And the woman over there, the black woman, she's saying they were never married.
Yeah, no, but they live together.
Yeah.
This one here is saying him beating on the truck, punching it while he was backing the truck out.
Okay.
And that's where they said the Benzino came in, because they were backed in and she was backing out. He was hitting the door, kicking it. She was giving us a witness statement. So you got to put it in.
Yeah. So we should just go.
You have to tell them to edit it, or they automatically do it.
Let me see it.
What is it?
Let me make sure all three are in there. Yeah, well, what's Mahaffey doing? Is he getting...
You want me to get the witness side? You want me to get the witness side? I wrote all my stuff.
That nigga just said it's the worst day of his fucking life. Don't be Benzino. Never, ever, ever be Benzino, guys. This is the worst day of his fucking life. Your nephew shot you at your grandmother's funeral, nigga. This is the worst day of your life. Be for motherfucking real, bro.
Somebody's gonna get a gun out. You're gonna get a gun after me. That son of a bitch said he's gonna get a gun after me. He said he'll punish you. He said he'll make no fucking threat. He's gonna get a gun after me.
He told us continually in front of you, in front of us. He said he don't fight. That's what he kept saying.
He said he gets guns.
Right.
Oh, she got a water. Yo, pussy, yo.
All right, you gotta stop.
Yo,
you're gonna have a different problem. Stop. Just don't.
Tell him to get the fuck out of here.
Hey, step back behind the truck,
you fucking pussy. He's trying to taunt me right now, man.
He's literally not even engaging with you, so don't engage with him.
I can't believe you. You get in water. I can't fucking believe you.
Oh, brother, she gave him a different kind of water.
That was easy.
I almost hate doing this. But it's necessary because brothers need to use this as a cautionary tale and an example of what never to do in these situations, because the unfortunate reality of this very present evil, wicked world that we live in is that they happen. They happen. Have you no shame, Ray?
How could you do this to me for him?
All right, do me a favor. Put your hands behind your back for me real quick, all right?
Oh, no. Now it's become the worst day. Yeah. Now it's bad. Because you just did all that shit and your dumb ass could have played it real cool, got them talking. You almost tried to, let me get my somebody, get up out of here, see my ID. You know, that's the angle you should have been playing. You should have calmed the fuck down and played it cool and got the fuck up out of there. Now you go in jail.
If you get in water, I can't fucking believe you. How could you do this to me for him?
All right, do me a favor. Put your hands behind your back for me real quick, all right?
How could you do this to me? Let me get my bag, sir.
We'll get it. Put them in the hatties.
That's my property, so please bring it.
Oh, we're gonna bring it with you. Do you have a shirt you want to put on or anything?
It's right there. What am I being arrested for, sir?
Right now, you're arrested for criminal damage for the truck.
I didn't do nothing to the truck,
I'm
yo.
telling you, they all.
That's how you snitched on me. I can't.
Hold on. But wait, you were snitching on him when they pulled up, my nigga. Now niggas is gangster. It's the selective gangster shit for me, bro. This is so bad, man. God damn. I would be so mortified if there was a tape of me on the internet. Like, I would be destroyed. I would have had to come before the world and denounce this and clown myself and totally denounce this whole I would have to. This is bad, man. Fuck, this is bad. This is worse than what 50 put up. I ain't gonna cap to you. This is bad, nigga.
Believe you out there as much as I've done for you. As much as I've done for you. I can't fucking believe you.
Come on. Be done with them.
I can't believe you.
Come on.
Yo.
Come on.
Come on, man.
You ain't gotta try to get the whole, hey, Black Lives Matter, yo.
The whole story.
All right?
I understand.
All right? You ain't got
Black Lives Matter. Oh my God. This is so bad, bro. Never again. See, so again, let me read the Bible. Let's bring it back to the Bible. Proverbs 29:11 in the AMP. A short-sighted fool always loses his temper and displays his anger. He should have foresaw himself being in that dumbass position before he allowed his anger to get the best of him and damaged a man's vehicle that didn't even know that he was with the bitch. Right? But a wise man, Benzino's not a wise man, uses self-control and holds it back. That would have saved him of this embarrassment. It would have saved him a trip to the county jail. It would have saved him all of this. But instead, he operated out of anger as a short-sighted fool. Do not be a short-sighted fool, as the wisdom of the scriptures is teaching us here.
to be trying to fucking rough me up, all right? Let me get my shirt. You ain't got to try to rough me up.
Is there anything in there?
And then you teeing up on them, and they've been real reasonable, and they've been letting you get away with a lot of bullshit. They could have been slammed you. They could have been tripped upon you by now. So now here you are. You're on the Black Lives Matter crusade, and don't cheapen the very real reality of the police brutality that many of us have been subjugated to, especially where all the police in this situation are Caucasian. They're not even being dickheads and assholes to you right now. So you don't even need to cheapen that card by playing it where it needn't be played.
Rough me up, yo. Put your hands on me.
We wouldn't do that.
Try to rough me up, man. I didn't do shit to his fucking car.
Look how big you are. Why would I want to fucking try and fight you, dude?
Man, I don't
be honest about it.
I don't want to fight.
Right.
We don't either.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
You put the AC on, sir.
Yeah, I'll turn it up full blast.
This needs to go back.
Smells like damn weed in here.
Does it?
Yeah, but I don't see any.
I didn't check his pockets. He just cuffed up.
Hand sanitizer?
I don't know, dude. I might in the back if you want to check the very back. You smell that? I can smell it through my damn. There's a little bit of weed. I can smell it through my damn scarf.
Yeah.
But
Nothing else in the bag?
No. You want the key in there?
That's what he said.
And then this, I got my camera going.
Just come straight from the gym?
I got my camera on. This thing's already cracked.
Yeah.
And there's smudges everywhere.
A handprint
Yeah.
window. She was in the car when he was beating her.
Okay.
And she was backing it out because he was down there. Because when he came up doing all this, he couldn't get the truck because he was there threatening him.
Do you have his license? I'll go ahead and take him. I'll just take it since he.
Here he is. Hey, he's right here, dude. Hey, Mahathi's right here. You can let him bounce.
Yeah.
All right. One that.
Yeah, because the golf course. FBA, you can probably get the fact that it's hot.
It tasted good, but that.
Yeah, that seems like the end of that, Lord in Christ. Oh, man, he does give Boston a bad look. Like he said, meanwhile, back in Boston, I'm a legend. Yeah, man. Don't be like Benzino. Don't be a short-sighted fool. Operate in wisdom and control your motherfucking self, my nigga. Gorilla pills, you need those to help you. Just help you live as a man in this captivity, and get your Endure pills to help with your self-control. And I think I'm going to go put the Dead Sea Detox on now. I'm closing out, giving all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Stay tuned. A lot of content dropping across all channels. And, of course, the Gorilla TV platform, GRLA.TV. Go to the website, sign up. You'll be able to download it as an app and get unlimited exclusive content from me. Praise the Lord, man. We out. Shalom.